Just going back to the beginning for a second, why did you give me control of my roughly $12,000 in bar mitzvah gift money?
All right, so Tim's grandfather was loved to trade stocks, and they would talk about it all the time. And when Tim had the famous injury on his arm, he couldn't play tennis for a year, he decided he wanted to try trading stocks. We tried to use our traditional broker, and we kept blowing the trades. So out of desperation and keeping some family sanity, Joanne and I decided to, well, it's really me more than Joanne, decided to let him have his 12 grand from his bar mitzvah, which was the gift, from all the people who gave him gifts. And then I figured he would trade it, lose it all, and we'd get back to a normal life. $1.6 million later, how long did it take you to do the 1.6?
It was like in the first 4 years.
Yeah, here we are.
And when he first started trading, he wasn't old enough to have his own account, so I had to co-sign. He was actually 16 years old when the whole thing started. And in fact, that place is, I don't even think they exist anymore. So he's always, and he missed his college graduation. I mean, everything, because he had a trade, everything has changed for us totally.
And the most frequently asked question I get is, did he really start with 12,000?
Yeah.
And often from people who don't know that I'm his dad, and I'll say, oh yeah, I'm the one who gave it to him. And that is by far that's the most common question I get about did it really happen?
One other question I get, there's a rumor that you trade for me. They're like, Tim Sykes doesn't trade, it's all his dad. Can you just clear this up?
That's pretty funny. I don't know how to online trade, so that's comical. That couldn't be further from the truth. That is.
Why do you think people have these conspiracy theories? It just seems too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much fraud out there.
So much BS.
Yeah, there's so much BS out there, and that we're not smart enough to do a fraud.
Yeah.
That's always been my feeling.
It's not even just smart enough, it's also just
devious,
unethical, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Funny story right now, actually, you'll get a kick out of this. So I was exposing this one pump's technology, or this pump for the past year. It had gone from like 20 cents to $3, and I was warning like this isn't gonna last, they're sending out promos and everything. And the people who invest, they don't recognize the promos, they're just like, the technology is great, the technology is great. Like, the technology doesn't matter. Long story short, now, like 7-8 months later, stock has crashed 90%. I poke them every now and then. I'm like, you're still holding? And they're like, the technology is real. And I'm like, ah, you fucking idiots, you don't get it. Anyways, one of Pascal, say hi, Pascal.
Hello.
Pascal's videos where Pascal does video editing on it. So like it's me in front of a green screen and he puts like little graphics next to it. So this pump's technology is on-screen videos. And so they have uploaded Pascal's video to their website. And because Pascal's editing is similar to their technology, and they put it on their website, they say, oh, Tim Sykes, very clever ploy. You've been ripping on this company and you just wanted to grab bundles of it now that it's 90% off because obviously you're using their technology. I woke up to this. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? They uploaded Pascal's video, which is on our YouTube channel, to this little pump's video player. And they're like, Tim Sykes is using the technology. He was ripping on it the whole time to get the stock down. Now he probably has 1 million shares. It's a genius move by Tim Sykes. And I'm like, holy shit, you are so much dumber than I can possibly comprehend or deal with. How crazy is that? It's funny that everyone in this room is involved in this. Is that not funny?
It is funny. I didn't know that.
I started getting all these tweets. I wake up, I see all these tweets. They're like, you're using this technology? I was like, what are you talking about? Your stock is down 90%. Then I see Pascal's video.
I get text and phone calls from friends about, because some of the money, the famous one where I'm asleep, we have like $1 million in front of me in the plane.
Yeah.
People say, are you selling, they say, are you selling this, whatever snake oil is being sold?
Yeah, they have binary options around Forex.
I don't know, it is all are you doing that? Or is someone, is that really you? I go, well, it's really me in the picture, but they're ripping the picture.
And then there are people who, when you posted that, it said Tim's dad. people took those pictures and said, "This is my dad." That's not really.
Oh right.
Tim's
Oh yeah.
dad.
I've been accused. I've been accused of not being your dad.
Yeah.
No, we've seen other pictures of you.
Yeah.
That's not really your dad.
Yeah.
Like they say that you're not really his dad. Yeah.
And you're the lotto winner. Because we have a
that's
picture of
right.
you two with cash.
Oh really?
And you look like
yeah.
that lotto winner, what's her name?
Oh,
Mizell or
With
something.
the stacks. One of the stacks.
Yeah. So they're like, your mom won the lotto, you know nothing about the stock market. And I'm just like picturing, I'm like, what? Like, holy, the
Right, but she
conspiracy
took
theories
that
go.
picture.
So we're a scam because we're pretending we know something about the stock market, but we really just made our money in the lotto. And people are like, can't you just be happy with your lotto winnings? Why do you need to scam people for more? And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Wow.
the internet creates some fantastic conspiracies. And I'm very amused. Keep them up. They're never going to change. They're never going to stop. But long story short, it's good to be real. We didn't plan any of this. You know, we're taking it day by day. It's kind of crazy, right?
Hey, your mother, you know, your mother used to be head shipper. She would, you know,
She's not head shipper of DVDs anymore?
No, she
Why?
wouldn't.
What happened? You got a promotion?
We have a staff.
Yeah.
Not a bookkeeper.
But I think your LinkedIn still says head shipper.
It's kind of emeritus.
So this whole video is basically an expose to trap you because you are not the head shipper anymore. She is lying. Do not trust this woman. Why are you lying in your bio?
Did I really bring you into this world?
I don't even
Are
know.
you really my son?
Hey, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope that they help you. I want to share everything that I've learned over the years. You can check out more videos right over there. And also click subscribe so that you can watch all of these videos, get that knowledge, and become my next millionaire student.